Kerala nurse Nimisha Priya's life hangs in uncertainty. With only few days left for her execution, the fight to bring her home continues. Nimisha Priya, who has been in the prison for the last 3 years in Yemen, faces execution on 16th of July this year. Priya, a nurse from Palakkad district of Kerala, was convicted for murdering her Yemeni business partner in 2017. She was sentenced to death in 2020 and her final appeal was rejected in 2023. According to sources, India is racing against time to halt the execution of the Kerala nurse. Her case has sparked diplomatic efforts despite complex ties with the Houthi rebels controlling the region. Priya is currently lodged in a jail in Yemen's capital city of Sana'a, a region controlled by the Iran-backed Houthis. In a last-ditch effort to save Nimisha, her family has offered $1 million, approximately 8.6 crore rupees, as blood money to the family of the deceased Yemeni national. Can blood money save Nimisha Priya? What is blood money and what is the whole case? Let's take a look. Nimisha Priya is accused of murdering her alleged abuser and business partner Talal Abdul Mahdi. His body was found dismembered in a water tank in 2017. Nimisha had gone into a business partnership with Mahdi, but things reportedly deteriorated. Her family claims that Mahdi stopped sharing profits, harassed her, took away her passport, physically abused her, and even forged documents to show they were married, allegedly to prevent her from leaving. In 2017, Nimisha gave Mahdi sedatives in an attempt to retrieve her passport. He died from an overdose. She and a colleague later tried to dispose of the body. A local court sentenced her to death in 2020. Her appeal was rejected by Yemen's Supreme Court in 2023. Later, Yemeni President Rashid Al-Alivi approved her execution. Nimisha Priya moved to Yemen in 2008 to financially support her aging parents. After working in multiple hospitals, she eventually started her own clinic. To run her clinic, she partnered with a Yemeni national, Talal Abdul Mahdi, as per Yemeni regulations that require foreign nationals to have a local partner for businesses. However, Priya and Mahdi reportedly had a serious fallout. She even filed a complaint against him, which resulted in his brief arrest. After being released, Mahdi allegedly continued to harass and threaten her. Talal Abdul Mahdi allegedly confiscated her passport, curtailing her move from out of the country. According to her family, Nimisha Priya allegedly injected Mahdi with sedatives in an attempt to retrieve the document. The dose proved fatal, leading to his death in 2017. Priya was arrested while attempting to flee Yemen. Court records state that she drugged and murdered Mahdi and with another nurse's help dismembered his body and disposed of it in an underground tank. The Yemeni trial court sentenced her to death in 2020. Her appeal to the Supreme Judicial Council was rejected in 2024 and Yemen's president ratified the execution order. Now, the last hope to save Nimisha Priya is blood money. The Islamic Sharia law presents one option that could get her death sentence cancelled: blood money, also known as diya. Priya's mother, Prema Kumari, a domestic worker from Kochi, sold her house and traveled to Yemen to plead for her daughter's life. Despite crowdfunding and efforts by the Save Nimisha Priya International Action Council, the victim's family has not accepted the offer of blood money. Under the Islamic Sharia law, blood money or diya means that the accused provides financial compensation to the family of the victim in serious crimes such as murder. The law notes that murder is of two types: by intent and the other is by mistake. The Sharia law states that the punishment for murder by intent is death or any other punishment proportionate to the nature of the crime. But if it is not a willful murder, but a murder by mistake, the punishment according to verse 492 is ransom money or blood money. In Nimisha's case, the option of blood money comes to higher relevance and significance as Yemen follows the Islamic Sharia law. The system of blood money leaves the fate of the offender in the hands of the victim's family. The Sharia law does not state a fixed amount for diya. However, it can be negotiated by the victim's family. In this case, Nimisha's fate depends entirely on the willingness of the victim's family to accept diya or blood money. because all legal remedies have been exhausted and the only possibility of saving Priya is if Mehdi's family agrees to a pardon. Priya remains lodged in Sana Central Jail with only few days left for her execution while her family awaits to bring her back to home. What is your opinion on the matter? Share with us in the comment section below.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.